Hello guys, how are you? I hope all of you are doing extremely well. So today what I'm gonna show you is a port scanning tool. So we all know that in the normal port scanning community, all of us would love to use nmap because it is a great library and it's also open source. But to give it a try by my own, I have written a Python script to make an nmap tool. So for that reason, what I will do is show you what is port scanning and also show you how I written a Python script to make a port scanning tool or something like that. So those who are not familiar with what is ports, so each of our computers or servers have actually 65,000 ports, and they are divided into three segments. One is well-known ports, one is registers port, and one is dynamic or private ports. So the total number of ports you can scan on a computer is 65,000. So from 0 to 65,000 there are lots of ports and you can scan any of them. So we will try to check if these ports are open or closed by our Python script. So let's see or check our Python script what's written in it. So this is our Python script, and here we are actually using two types of library. One library is socket library and another one is termcolor. So the purpose of socket library is to send network requests to those targets or IP addresses which we want to see if the ports are open or not. And the termcolor finally is used for the different types of color in our terminal when we will start this script. So we can see that there are three functions. The first function is scan port. The scan port function actually takes a target and a port, and then what it tries to do is connect the port, tries to connect to that port of that target. But if it is successful, it will print us that it has successfully connected to that port, but if it doesn't, it will pass. Then we have scan target. So we can see that there are lots of ports, not only one port. So we run actually a one for loop which starts from 1 to the number of total ports that the user have specified, and then run the above scan port function to scan a specific port on that target from the lots of port. And the final function that we have is the TCP scan. In this TCP scan, what we actually can do is define a lots of targets with lots of ports, and what it actually checks is that if it has multiple targets it will split them and form a new target array, but if it has only one target then it will actually form a new array with just square brackets or fast brackets, whatever you say. It will just form an array with one element, and then it will go through each target, and for each target it will actually go through all the ports that the user defined through the scan target function. So this was the total code. So if you want to know what target I will scan, so I will just scan my own network or own router, and besides I will scan a metasploitable. Metasploitable is also a virtual machine which is actually we have made vulnerable by known means. So it is my metasploitable, as you can see, and I have made this virtual machine vulnerable by my own wish so that we can actually demonstrate that which ports are open or closed. So this is for testing purpose. I have made this device vulnerable or made this virtual device vulnerable. So I will close it or minimize it for now and start running our script. So if I go to terminal and run our script, we can see that it is telling us to scan our IP addresses with comma, and you can see that the term color library has been applying these colors for me. So now what I will do is specify my IP address. So the metasploitable IP address that I have shown you just now is 192.168.0.135, and my home network router IP address is 192.168.0, sorry, point 0.1. 192.168.0.1. So yes, these are the two IP addresses I am going to scan for the open ports, and it is telling me how many ports I want to scan. So I will actually give 3000 out of 65,000. I am giving only 3000. I hope it will be computed fast because we all know that the socket library works very fast on the Linux operating system. So it's actually trying to scan my metasploitable now, which is vulnerable, and a lots of open ports are there. By willingly we have kept a lots of open port for testing purposes. So this is that metasploitable. Okay, and it is scanning this device, and we can see that the scanning is completed and we have got a lot of port here which is open, and it is scanning now my own router or own home network. and it has found three ports, and it is actually scanning now the other ports. Okay, it has also got 443. Let's wait some time more. And I think these all four ports are for this 192.168.0.1, and it is now scanning the rest of the ports. Rest of the 3000 ports is trying to scan. So okay, it's taking a lots of time. So the thing what we will do is cancel this program execution, because I don't think there is any more. Maybe there is, but for keeping this video short, I will cancel the execution of the script now. Okay, it's not being cancelled for some reason. Still executing. Okay, the script is suspended by Control Z. Actually, I was actually executing the wrong keyboard shortcut to execute the script execution. So yes, the this was the tool for port scanning, and I hope you would love this tool and also use this tool as much as we want, because it's a fun demo project to demonstrate how actually the port scanning works. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you another day.